Hello, and now to see what you need to see. We'll get it there. There we go. Right through the middle. And now we're going to turn on the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are. Here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. I guess I could do, hey, good to know that, Pandering. If you have a request of what you'd like to see me make, never hurts to ask. Right now I'm just starting, so, and being live, I really hadn't gotten a clue at what I wanted to do, so. Two people, wow, and quick. Well, an animal, a cat, a mouse, a swan, a whale, a bear, a unicorn, a dragon. I can do all of those. And I'm still up for grabs, whatever you'd like to see done. I haven't got a quite heavy-duty clue yet, but could always do something. I'll make a quick clamshell and go from there. I mean, okay, turtle it is. I didn't quite catch what colors, it didn't leave it up there long enough on the screen, but I'll do a nice sea turtle. How's that sound? And I'll use some fuming on it. Silver fuming anyway. Well, there's several things that I can do. I don't have any gold at the moment to play with, but the silver that I do with, I wish I knew better how to get more colors. I have gotten blues, and I have gotten greens, and I have gotten yellows, but it's been a while. And I'm not starting from scratch since I had that little stroke thing happen. But I feel like I've got a lot to relearn, if that makes any sense. There we go. That's the good body to the shell, or shell to the turtle. And all that is basically a round ball, and then you go down a little bit further and do a Maria. Yeah, I'm doing okay now. I've comparatively to what I was My whole right side at one point was not cooperating. But as you can see now, I can do some definite detail work. And I feel like there's still some cloudiness in the brain, but I'm trying to get over that as well. There's one fin. There's another fin. Those are the two front fins. Here comes the neck. And head. Oh, and the tail is going to be got to get a thinner rod to get between those two legs. Now, let's see if I can do this. Now, again, this is all clear. Clear body, clear fins, clear. And here we go. This has a nice piece of silver on it. Now, I've learned that when you're dealing with silver, oops, that's not a terrible thing, but you try to get as little bring the oxygen down to one source. And then put it in the flame and bathe it well. I think I just lost my piece of silver. Yep. Otherwise it would have gotten a little bit flame chemistry, yes. And every single one of these, wait a minute. Yep, every single one of these that I have over here. Let's see if I can get something out of it anyway. Of course not, when you're trying to show something off. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. And I've got to make a little bit of silver. I usually have a little bit of silver on the end of a punte. But it turns out that my punte that I've had the silver on is not doing the trick. So we got to start from scratch, more or less. On the end of that, right there, you can barely see it, but that's a piece of silver. And now I'm going to try to just take this hot rod and stick it to the silver. And bring it up. And now we have something to work with. See, watch this. Of course it's not. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, look at that. Once you get the silver at the right temperatures, that was all one clear piece, and now it's all one silver fume piece. I'll look at that a little bit closer later on. Any other requests? And I'll fume it with silver as well. Excuse me. That's not it. Where's the one that I just put? Oh, there it is. That's the one I just put down, so I better make sure I know where it's at. Let's see. Oh, come on. Somebody can come up with something. Excuse me. If you're writing something, I can't see it. A snail, okay. I can try to do that. That's fairly simple. Actually, it's one of the very first lessons that I give. Get this little bit of blue off of here. Matter of fact, I'm not going to use this at all. I'm going to just stretch it out. And now, let's get, we're going to do a green shelled snail with a blue body. Now the green is green exotic, and Yeah, your green exotic doesn't look like what mine does. I encase it and then stretch it out. I encase it with clear and stretch it out. And I've got a few videos out there dealing with um, encasing. So just look up my name, Lou Libby, and encasing glass, or even green exotic, and I think it's up there somewhere. And if you want me to, I can put it down in the comments below, or where to look for it, so that you. But if you want to try to find it on your own, sometimes that's better. Now, here we have the snail shell. Now with the snail shell, you've got to have the twists that make the snail shell look like it's curling around. Yes, but I'm not good at striking the silver fuming in. I'm good at doing stuff at the torch, and most of the stuff I use is Pyrex. So, and everybody swears with Cymex. Okay. We got two sides of the snail shell swirling. And now we'll do the body with blue. Again, this isn't very big. That helps me to show you what I'm doing fairly quickly. Okay, I've got some moon blue here, I think. Same idea with the green exotic. Yes. That's what I've heard. I haven't had a chance to really work with much Cymex, so we will see. I've got an opportunity coming up where I will be able to get into some Cymex soon. Working over at a friend's house. Okay, we've got the tail, and this is the head to the snail. The guy that did primarily human implosion pendants did well, probably, yeah. I've gotten colors when I've done making fume tubing from scratch. and it comes out with some greens and blues. Never gotten reds yet. I've gotten reds with gold. Now, if you're using, one of the things that you can do when you're fuming with gold to keep it to adhere better is use a little bit of silver first. And then the silver should help it to adhere to the gold or whatever. So a light fuming of silver and then a little bit of gold. Okay. And we have one snail. I didn't get it either, like I said, but there's people who said that they have. Again, I've gotten light greens, I've gotten some blues, I've gotten and there we go. One snail. Any other request? Now's the time to make it, and I could try to do it, and then I'm going to probably call it quits after this. Can't work. I could work all night, but we're not going to. A little fox. I would. I'm not good with foxes. Can you come up with something else? A sea otter. Now that's been a while since I've done one of those. But let's see if I can come up with something that's close enough. Nice talking to you. Thanks for being here. I hope I inspire you enough to go out and do some good stuff. Carpe vitro, as I say. See, that's got the silver on it. The body is basically going to be a flattened type teardrop, as you can see. Like I said, it's been a long while since I've made one. I'm going to try to come close. Down to 2. Sometimes taking a deep breath helps. Might have to do the head again. Got a little bit too hot. they always have a stone on their stomach that they use to get open the let's see. Eyes. Let's give it some blue eyes. And now we'll add some silver to give it some definition. And it's laying on its back as it swims. Best I could do on short notice, people. May not be the best looking otter in the world, but you have a stroke and 3 months later you try to make something. Actually, it's going on 4 months now. Well, with that, I want to thank you for being there. Here, let me also show the sea turtle. I mean the sea turtle off. As you can see, and it doesn't wipe off that easily. See there? And here is the snail. Very reminiscent of Gary from SpongeBob. But I was doing the snails very similar to that long before I knew about SpongeBob. Back in the 80s. So, thanks for being out there. As always, carpe vitro, and enjoy your day.